Welcome to Married to Portuguese. On each episode, my English-Irish husband, Bob, and I discuss and laugh about our life and adventures in the Portuguese culture.
Bom dia.
Bom dia.
Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So we're launching this Thanksgiving week.
Yeah, just a few days before.
2024. I almost said 2025, but let's not rush things.
Yeah, no rushing.
No. So you've been busy getting ready.
I have. As is everybody else.
As is everybody else, yes.
And most of everybody who's going to see this, they're probably going to see it after Thanksgiving because they're just so busy in the kitchen this week.
People don't watch this immediately when I launch it?
No, honey, I'm sorry. Some people might.
What?
Some people might. But some other people might not because they're busy.
But generally speaking, Tuesday mornings at 10 a.m. is when I launch these.
Yes.
Kind of it seems random, but that's the time. And I just assumed that's when everybody watched it.
Oh.
People take the mornings off.
Oh, excuse me.
Rearrange.
I've got to listen to Bob.
They want to see my podcast, so.
Well, what was cute was that we had some book signings recently, and of course, Bob comes with me on every event. If he's available and he's around and he's not traveling, he is with me. So I love the fact that the past few book signings, I'm there and I'm like, hi, I'm Maria. I'm here for the book signing or whatever, come in and introduce myself to, the store management, whatever. And it's like, oh, and my husband, and they're like, oh, Bob.
Yeah, we know Bob.
We know Bob. You don't
We
have
know
to
you.
introduce him.
That's okay. I was humbled the other day, though. A woman walked past us. I don't remember where we were. And she turned and she said, I know you. But she caught my eye, not yours.
Oh.
And she said, no, I don't know you. I know her. Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, I don't know you either.
So yeah, so we've had a lot of, I listened to your podcast and
yes, so thank you.
Yes, so thank you.
All of
That was really cute.
Thanksgiving.
Yes. I think I stick with my feeling. I think, even though it's giving thanks, it's a holiday for, all the family to get together, friends and family. For those who don't have family, they have friends who are family. That come together and have a meal together. If that's not a Portuguese thing, I don't know what is.
Well, most cultures like to get together.
But we're talking about Married to Portuguese. Okay?
I know, but
All right.
I'm not
okay.
officially Portuguese yet, so I've got to defend
Okay.
my family.
Oh.
So we ate around the table together at our holidays. Relatives came and visited, and we ate around the table.
I'm not saying you did
About my family? Not
No,
a single Portuguese person.
It's not like I'm saying as Portuguese, assimilating to a different culture, leaving Portugal, which there is no Thanksgiving Day in Portugal. It's just called Sunday afternoon because Sunday afternoon is when all the family would be around the table having all these meals and all these great little things. So I just see...
Well, it takes us a year to steel up the nerve to get together again. So that's all I'm saying.
I can't. All I'm saying, that's you. That's not, I'm just saying it is a holiday that the Portuguese, as well as the Italians, because there's no Thanksgiving in Italy either, or in anywhere else in Europe, they would come here and they would see it as, oh, what a beautiful holiday. We all get to spend together and all that time and all that stuff. But for us, that was just, it's a norm. It was a norm every Sunday. Not so much now that my parents have passed. Mm-hmm. But that was something where my family went all in. I mean, there was a turkey, but there wasn't just a turkey. It was a turkey. It was ribs, pork ribs. It was, roasted meats. It was sometimes fish. Also, it was...
Canja to start.
Canja always to start because that's
Homemade wine.
homemade wines.
You said beans.
I know, roasted beans to go with the pork, and then the potatoes with the chorizo combination. Yeah, it was just so much, and we're not even talking about, side dishes that come along with that, as well as the table of desserts.
Mm-hmm.
So that has a table of desserts is another thing that to me is like, that's just every Portuguese party.
Mm-hmm.
There's tables and tables of desserts.
That is true.
So it to me it's a very it's a beautiful holiday. It's one of my favorite holidays. Yeah, because
it's my favorite too. There's
Is
no
it?
pressure for gift giving.
No,
It's
none
just
of that.
getting together and eating, which is terrific.
Yeah, eating and talking and just being at that table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, when we first got married, we were both in retail. So actually,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving wasn't a ton of fun because
Not when we were
your
first married. No,
eyes were on the clock always because you're getting up early
the next
and
day.
starting a 4-week stretch of just long,
Yeah.
tedious days. Of course, back then you had Black Friday sales, and that
Right.
was the only day of the sale.
That's true.
And then everything was regular price until December 26th.
Correct.
Remember that? There was no
Yeah.
sales.
There were no sales because people would buy because they needed to buy. So it was just that one day sale. You're right.
Yeah.
And we weren't open on Thanksgiving. It was very early the next day. But
Yeah, we still had the blue laws in Massachusetts,
We
which
did.
were terrific things, by the way.
Yes.
If you worked in retail,
It really was because
Closed
Sundays, Sundays you were closed.
holidays and all of that. But
Yeah.
so we described your Thanksgiving dinners.
Yes.
But to recap, if you've been watching, hearing us talk about Thanksgiving, otherwise, growing up, we had more traditional Thanksgiving fare. We had a turkey and mashed potatoes and stuffing and vegetable, gravy, cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
Dessert, couple of pies usually. Could have had cake or something else. What are you giggling at?
Just like a couple of pies.
Well, sure, because, we don't need one pie per person. We can all split and share the pie.
Yes, you do. What do you mean? I know.
We had plenty, and we had leftovers.
I know you did. I'm laughing, but when you hear that, it's like, oh, I don't know what a couple of pies means. I mean, it's never been just a couple of pies for dessert.
So probably pumpkin, apple, good stuff. Maybe somebody would have brought a cherry pie, which I know you don't care for.
Oh no, I'm not a big. Although I do like the Portuguese ginger, the drink there.
No, but that's not a pie.
But that has cherries in it.
Yes, it
That's
does.
like the only thing I'll have that has cherries.
Yes, it does.
Figures it's liquor,
Anyway, we stopped. So I made fudge this weekend.
Yeah, you did.
Because growing up, we always had fudge. Like one of our elderly aunts would make fudge. My dad would make fudge. And then I don't think I've had fudge in decades.
And
So
I usually don't. It's not something that the girls will go, oh, Mom, I want, fudge or whatever.
right.
So you came out of nowhere and you went,
I'm going to make fudge.
I'm going to make fudge.
It was crazy easy. Now that we got a microwave, right? It's very easy to soften everything and mix it. So that was really good. I was going somewhere with the fudge, but I lost that thought.
Well, I know you made that. You came out of nowhere and you're like, I'm going to make it.
Made the fudge. That's right. And I wanted pie. 'Cause we don't normally have pie.
No.
No, it's not a Portuguese thing.
No, I don't eat pie.
But I would like a pie.
I know.
I would like a couple of pies, quite frankly. Mincemeat is always a great one.
I've made pies before. Let's get this right.
I know, but it's not a regular thing.
Correct.
And our girls aren't asking for pies.
Correct. That I always ask them, and I never ask.
Never ask me. The person that you live with.
I always ask the girls, okay, girls, anything you're craving, anything you want me to make. So I already have a list.
And they have a tiny little slice and the whole thing, and they shouldn't get a vote.
They shouldn't get a vote.
No. They should not.
Okay.
They should not get a vote, in my opinion.
So I guess Maria is making pies. I am making
Well,
pies.
we stopped in the farm stand where they had homemade pies from somebody.
Yes.
And at an appalling price. It was like $30 for a pie.
Well,
and
it's a lot of work for make a pie.
it's a lot of work to make $30.
So I will be making pies.
I
We
wasn't
will
going to be spending
we will not
$30
be
on a
buying
pie.
pies. I'll be making pies.
I was
Yes.
shopping the day-old aisle. I don't have to
See,
have one of those fancy fresh pies.
well,
I'm happy with the
personally,
day-old.
I like shopping the day old, whether it's in a supermarket or whatever bakery, because the bread makes wonderful bread pudding.
And it's good enough for me, so
That's not what I said.
that's what it sounds like. Ah, here we
No,
go.
I like bread pudding or making like a breakfast dish because we're gonna have our children, some of our children stay over a night, and so the next morning they're coming before Thanksgiving. So the morning of Thanksgiving, I'm thinking I'll make a strata, a nice baked
I think a bread casserole.
like a bread casserole with eggs and some Portuguese sausage in it and stuff like that. So, and usually I go to the bakery and I ask for day old bread because that's what's really good about. Or if you don't buy day old bread, you have to buy it ahead of time and let it get hard.
To try to cast as wide a net as possible to accommodate family members, we're actually having a mini Thanksgiving Wednesday night.
Yes.
And then we're having a light brunch,
Yes.
early breakfast. That doesn't even count because we're having an early lunch
and then a dinner.
and then a dinner. So we got a lot going on.
There's a lot of moving parts to this puzzle.
Yes.
But now that
But we started early. And
we did.
You started early.
I started early. So I already started, like anyone out there listening, you've already pre-made some stuff. You've already put it in the freezer to make it easier, so that when the day comes, the day before, you've got stuff that you're defrosting and it's already stuff that you can just reheat. And so that, Thanksgiving Day, you're not going nuts. What goes in the oven, what goes in the microwave, what goes in, whatever. Thank goodness we have a large toaster oven.
Yeah, that helps.
What is it? It's a toaster oven,
Air fryer.
It's just
Dehydrator.
I mean, it's the whole thing, which I love, 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 love. So it can be a small oven for stuff, which is great. Highly recommend it.
Yeah.
But yeah, because Maria does not have two kitchens.
No.
One kitchen's enough. I'm with my mom on that one. There's no need to clean another kitchen. I hate cleaning that one, let alone cleaning another one. So, yeah. So there's a lot of moving parts, but I mean,
so
I wouldn't want it any other way. I mean, I get to see my girls, and I get to see my son-in-laws, and I get to see my grandchildren, and that's what it's all about.
And somewhere in there may be a pie.
Yeah, there'll be a pie.
So what are you thankful for this year?
Oh my goodness, there's so much to be thankful.
Yes, it's been a good year.
It's been a good year. The beginning of the year for both of us, we had some little health stuff that we didn't really talk about.
Who doesn't?
But who doesn't have that? But we're doing well.
Yeah.
We're doing well. So I'm thankful for that.
Very thankful for that.
And that it was nothing scary. That was the big thing. But thank God for that we're both doing well. I'm thankful for, oh my goodness, for you, for my daughters, my family, my granddaughters. Oh my God. Yes. They are just the joys. And for those that have grandchildren, you know what I'm talking about. And for those that don't have grandchildren yet, I can't wait till you are one, because it's just a whole different, it's just different. It's just a different way of, you love your children, but your grandchildren, you love them. And there's, at this point,
you don't have the pressure of disciplining them or anything else. So
they're so much fun.
Yes, because you can enjoy the fun.
Yeah, they're just so much fun, and they're funny.
Yes, they are very funny. And we're not sweating bath time, bedtime, or any of that. We're just there to play. True.
So we get all of that part, the fun part we missed when we were parents.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way, because when we were parents,
it was no fun.
It was crazy. It's crazy. That's a lot of stuff, and I'm thankful for that. I've got my new book out. It came out. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for all the people that helped me with it, and And I'm thankful that it's like selling out everywhere.
Yes.
So I've been told that I've got to reorder a second printing.
So that's nice.
Yeah, which...
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So at that, I mean, I heard that from, my publisher not even a week after it launched, that there wasn't going to be as many left at the rate that things were moving. So, yeah, I'm thankful for that.
Mm.
I'm thankful for all the people that have come to my book signings.
Yes.
I'm thankful for a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I really am. But you know what? I'm thankful every day. That's why when everybody says, oh, Thanksgiving, time to be thankful, I'm thankful every day.
Yeah, but you can't eat like that every day.
No.
You got to draw the line
I
someplace.
got to draw the line. Even though I probably could, but that would not be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'm thankful for it all. I really am.
Nice.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you. So I'm thankful for...
Well, it's your podcast. You get to do what
Well, I
you
thought
want.
maybe you were going to ask me.
No.
No. I noticed.
I was told it's your podcast, so I'm not...
Well, a conversation's more interesting when it goes back and forth.
Okay, Bob.
Yes?
So, what are you thankful for?
Well, fortunately, I've thought about it. I am thankful for our daughter's wedding.
Oh,
That was a beautiful day.
Oh, it was
and
beautiful.
Thankful to welcome her husband into the family. He's a great guy.
He is.
So thankful for that. I am thankful for the launch of your book, and I'm thankful for everybody who helped get it launched.
Yes.
For taste testing and for helping with editing
Edits.
and proofreading and just talking to us about it and helping with the guidance of all of that.
It takes a village. It really takes a village.
It does. So that was great. I am thankful for, I'm just going to, not trying to one-up you, I'm just trying to think of other things in our lives. I'm thankful for all of the people we traveled with this year.
Oh my goodness, yes.
That was really terrific. We had a great time and
we met
really wonderful people.
Wonderful people. Really wonderful people.
And, they are good sports because we travel hard, right? The days are full.
Yeah.
The days are full. The meals are full. Your bellies are full. All of that is great. I am thankful to have opportunities like this to do a podcast because this is a lot of fun. And,
it is.
Thankful for our health. Thankful for, same thing, family, my mom and my siblings.
Your mom was 91.
Yes,
91.
91.
91 young.
Very young. Very young.
I do. I want to grow up and be her.
That's great. So, a lot to be thankful for this year. So,
well, that's it, folks. It's when you're around that table on Thursday, just look around, see who is around that table.
Put your phones down, be present.
Yes, get that phone away. I don't need to see pictures of what you're eating or anything. Nobody needs to. And just...
Unless they're cooking your recipes.
Then that's a whole different
story. Then we want to see the pictures.
Yeah, that's a different story. But I want you to be present. I want you to have those memories because almost make a pointed effort to stop, look around, listen, and just take it all in because those memories are really important to have. So go and create those incredible memories with your family and friends, folks. That's my wish for you for Thanksgiving.
All right, then. Happy cooking and enjoy the holiday.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you for listening. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'd love to hear your ideas for topics. Ciao.